Hello all. Today we are going to see automation testing on web pages using Selenium software. The main purpose of this project is we have to test whether the project is appropriate to user. Appropriate in the sense I'm saying that whether this particular project is working or not. So we are using this in test cases. So the following test cases we have to test whether it is passing or failing. So to create test cases, we are using Selenium. First, we are creating a web page, and then from the web page, we are checking whether the Selenium is working or not. So see here, our objective of experiment is to perform automating testing on a web page using Selenium framework on different browsers using Java or Python or C hash anything. So this is a description of our project. Web page is to be exhaustively tested using different browsers. Yeah, it's nothing but is saying that to test a particular project, we have to use some syntaxes such as text box, radio button, drop down button, menu, hyperlinks, and they can be uploaded on the web server. So the content from the field can be checked. Also, the client side validation is performed. So the evaluation is carried and output is being required. So Selenium is a free open source automating and testing framework that supports T has Java, Perl, PHP, Python, Ruby, etc. etc. So procedure. Server side. There are two procedures. One is server side, another is client side. In server side, we are loading the designed web page to be tested on server, whereas in client side, we are downloading all Selenium packages and we are implementing those packages in Java, Eclipse, or Python, PyCharm, C hash, anything. We are using any one browser, Chrome, Opera, or Firefox, and we are importing every packages. We are adding a WebDrive class instance of browser or with .url uh, access. So these are the entities being used: find element, ID, name, link test, class name. So values are passed using the method send keys. Inner HTML values are obtained using get text and get attribute values. And these are some other functions, methods, click, clear, back, forward, refresh, quiet, respectively. And these are some frames, windows and frames using methods, and JavaScript method is invoked by inscript method. So this is our source code. Let's see the source code and Eclipse, and let's run the program and see whether our test case is being passed or failed. So I'm creating package Selenium and I'm importing all the packages used for Selenium, and I'm creating a new class. The class name is Chrome. Then I'm implementing, I mean, using exceptional throw. I'm using throw to get interrupted. See here, throw is nothing but we are getting that functionalities from that interrupted exception. System dot property, I'm using my web driver, Chrome driver, that is d dot page uh, t dot t directory. I'm using web page Chrome driver. See here, I'm going to software. Mm, I'm opening my d drive. I'm opening, see here, this folder I created. In this folder I created index html document, css document style, and a empty text file, and Chrome driver also I extracted. Okay, so see here, I gave my directory name insert property. Then I given my driver got get https vijayasarathi github.io. Nothing but see here, uh, when you search in this web, yeah, this is my web. I designed the web, the simple web petrol bank management system, first name, last name, email, mobile number, charging a gender. We are using a radio button, rectangular boxes, title names, date of birth, address, city, area, pin, state. See here, check boxes is being used here, drop down menu. So this is how a web page is being created. Password, and finally this is my web page. So I opened the repository in GitHub. See here, responsive, and I gave everything test cases along with names, and the send key is used to uh, send the elements. I mean send the variables whichever we enter. So I give test case 1, 3, 4, test case 5, along with the condition I given fail, pass. So see here test failed, passed, failed, passed. So until 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 test cases I given along with the thread. Now let's run this program. See here the web page is automatically opening. It's showing my web page, showing everything. See here the name automatically filling. Yeah, see here test case 1 is passed, 2 passed, 3 passed. For every test case is being passed. So this is how our program is being created. One test case is failed. Yeah, test case can be failed because while testing a software, we come to know that whether the software is being correctly working or not working in a positive manner or a negative manner. So while seeing this, the test case can definitely fail because it's not a high level, it's a project, but we are just going a run through checkout in a Eclipse program. So it is not completely necessary uh, to get always passed. We can also get fail because while getting fail only we come to know that what is the particular uh, area we made a mistake. So I gave one test case as failed. It's not a big mistake since it's a low level project. So we are just testing, we are not implementing through higher attributes or higher models. So I'm doing it. So this is how our program works. Again see here, we are giving code. See, this is our code which we saw in Eclipse. There are test case 1 to test case 15 respectively. uh, Program, you have to create a web first, and these are the test cases being passed. So this is how your what is this? Your automation testing on web pages using Selenium is being done. So main point here to note is first you have to create a web, you have to download Selenium and Chrome 32-bit, or according to your PC or laptop you can download these two, Selenium and Chrome XC bar. After downloading it, you have to extract these two. After extracting these two, you have to add those extracted files into built-in configuration of Java, and you have to code it, code your program. You have to create a web page. After these five things, major things are over, you have to run the program and you have to check whether the program is running or not. Before these all things are happening, inside Visual Studio you enter your HTML code and CSS code to get a clear output or to get a clear point of view from your particular project. This project is petrol bank management system. So you can do like this. So this is how our program works. Thank you.